guys, it's Lisa, and today I want to do a video on a foundation that I've been trying out recently, and there's a lot of, I think, controversy about this foundation, or from what I can find, it's just crazy to me and I don't understand it. But the brand that I have, it says Aire Cosmetics on it, okay? Some of you may have seen this. I think it was on Facebook. A friend of mine gave me this. I think she got one free for buying one, and the one they gave her free was in natural, and she's darker than I am in her complexion, so this ended up matching my skin tone perfectly, and she asked if I wanted to try it, and I was like, sure. I think she said it's $25 a bottle. She's seen it on Facebook, but it was with a company called Bibo or Bibo. It's B-I-B-O. And so, you know, she talked about it and said, you know, maybe you could do a video on it. And I was like, yeah, that would be good. So I wore it a couple of times, and I, you know, decided I needed to go online, find out what I could about it, because, you know, I knew that if I did a video about it, I needed information on it, and, you know, what all I could tell you guys. So what I found out in going online is you can't really find anything. There's a couple of people that have complained because they ordered what they thought was Bibo foundation, and they got the Aire. I have seen some videos about the Bibo on YouTube. The bottle looks exactly the same, only it says Bibo instead of Aire Cosmetics. I think both companies were actually one and the same, and they changed their name for some reason. I also can tell you that the website is down, like it no longer exists. So like right after she purchased this, or a couple of weeks after, it must have, the website must have went down. They took it down, like you can't buy it anymore, I don't guess. Which really kind of sucks because I really like the foundation. It's HD Studio Foundation, and on the video on Facebook, I haven't seen it, but evidently a girl goes down her face with a black Sharpie and shows that the foundation covers that Sharpie right up. So I kind of thought, well, maybe I should do that on my video and see if it works. But before I put Sharpie on my face, I thought, let me try this on my hand because this is going to be crazy. So what I found out is, while it does cover it a lot, it doesn't cover it fully because you can still see a lot of that line. I mean, it does cover it quite a bit, and that's 2 layers. I mean, maybe after 5 or 6 layers, it might be completely covered. And I even took the brush and just kind of stippled that last layer, trying to build that up just on that line to cover it. And it just won't completely cover it. And I guess it's recommended that you use a brush instead of a beauty blender with this foundation. I can tell you that it goes on very smoothly. It's not streaky, and it feels like Aire. It feels very light, and I love the foundation and the formula, but evidently you can't buy it anymore. So I know that I had this in my October favorites as well, and I didn't say a whole lot on it because I knew I was going to be doing this video, like maybe a first time impressions or whatever. Under Aire Cosmetics, nothing comes up. Like it comes up Lumiere, that airbrush system is the only thing I can find under that. Under Bibo, of course, you can find their Facebook page, but like I said, the website is down, or I don't know if they're going to be putting another one back up. I'm not sure. But I did thought that I would put this on camera so you guys could see the difference. This face has nothing on it. I haven't even primed it yet. So I thought I would just do a quick, maybe a foundation routine with you guys and show you how this applies. Because I don't know, some of you may know where to get this, and if you do, please comment below and let me know, because I do like it, and I do feel like, even though it didn't cover up the Sharpie, I mean, I'm not going to really have Sharpie on my face, so I don't need something that in, you know, industrial strength, but, I mean, I do like it, and I like the way it feels, and so I would repurchase it if I had an option to. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my foundation routine. So I always start out excuse me, with a primer. Today I'm using the Santee face primer. You know, that was in my favorites too, and I love it. Been in love with it for a minute. So, get this on. Ooh, it is cold. I'm not, I usually like the cold weather, but for some reason I'm not acclimating very good to the change right now, and it's just starting to get cold here in Tennessee, and, well, not really cold, just chilly, but I'm not liking it. Let that dry down and soak up for just a moment. My face gets red when I rub it. I think all gingers do that. Okay. So that's soaked up now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my brush. The brush I'm using is a Bare Minerals foundation brush. It's got the hole in the center. I just love this foundation brush. So I just put it straight on the brush, and then I just take and dot it all over my face. I'll pick up a little bit more of that and put over here. And then, we'll try not to block you guys. I just start rubbing in. Don't laugh at my makeup face. That's what I call it, the funny faces that women do when they're putting on makeup. It's the same faces that men make when they shave, I do believe. Back when I worked as a nursing assistant in a nursing home, and I would shave men, I would find myself making those faces when I was shaving a man. It was so funny. It's just, I don't know, reflexes, I guess. Okay, so I know you noticed before I started putting the foundation on that I had a little bit of breakout up here and around my chin. And that was because I'm trying a new skincare line, of course, for cleaning my skin, and it's bringing out all the impurities. I think I even talked about it on my favorites as well. But it's even covering those up pretty much. Yes, I could use a concealer if I wanted maximum coverage. But for right now, it's hidden them. And it's not streaky. It goes on really easy and light. It doesn't feel greasy. I just really like it. So then after I get my foundation on, I go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser or Corrector. And I just go under my eyes. Let's click some more up. I just go under my eyes with it. Sometimes I'll do this before my foundation, and sometimes I do it after. It just really depends on how I'm feeling. And then I always go in, I've got a little crease right here, a laugh line. I always fill that in. And I fill it in right here. And I'll go down the bridge of my nose and right on my chin. Okay. Then I just take a Yellow sponge or a beauty blender and just pat that in under my eyes and kind of drag it all the way out, brighten that up. And the reason that I put that in the laugh lines is it fills that in. And I know that brightening normally brings attention to, but when it comes to wrinkles or deep lines or indentions, it will actually fill those in and make them disappear. It's weird the way it does it, but it does it. Okay. Okay, so now the next thing I do is I go in with my face powder. And right now what I'm using is this Focallure face. I've enjoyed using this. I really like it. I like the little powder applicator. So I just go all over lightly and set all that foundation and that highlighting. And there you have it. That is my foundation routine. And then I would just go in and start doing my eye makeup or whatever else I have going on. So that is my thoughts on this new foundation that I've been using. I love it. Don't think I can get it anymore. If any of you guys know where I could find it, comment below and let me know. And I would appreciate it. Like I said, it can be in the Aire Cosmetics or the Bibo Cosmetics, either one. And I'll have them listed in the comments below down so you can take a look at how that's spelled, but it's B-I-B-O. And then that was my foundation routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful day. Give this video a thumbs up. God bless and ciao.